Someone asked me a few days ago, what have we learned from the last 5 months or so? It's not over yet, I know, far from it. But what have we learned? And I think one of the many things we've learned, I like to think, is limits. You know, we love to be told we have no limits. We can do whatever we want in any time, in any space. We have all the power and the authority. No, we don't. No, we don't. We never did. And somehow we like to live in this vanity that we can do all things, all times. We don't have to worry about anything. It's all taken care of. We as human beings have the power and the authority, which we don't. God has the power and the authority. And I think these 5 months have taught us that we do not have the answers to everything. But we need to look, and we need to have courage. We all struggle. That's what being human is. And you can't become a saint unless you become a human first. And a human being struggles and suffers and undergoes pain and loss and grief and all the things that it means to be a human being. And it's only natural for us at times to worry and to say, "What now, Lord?" Or to look at ourselves and to see us so far away from what we want to be, the kind of people we want to be. And it's easy for us to lose heart because, again, we're only human. Sometimes we forget that. Jesus himself was fully human as he was fully divine. We struggle. Today's first reading particularly talks about how God is so patient with us. He's willing to give us another opportunity and another opportunity and another opportunity, as many as we need, as long as we sincerely ask for it and do our part, because we have a responsibility here. What could be more Catholic? We have a responsibility in this whole endeavor to keep trying, to keep working at it, to allow God to continue to transform us. And because of that, in God we have renewed courage, renewed grace, renewed strength to try again. And I like to think that one of the most important things we've learned, as much as our limits, is to just keep going, as the saying now is so popular. Just keep swimming. Keep going. Again, it's easy for us to kind of throw in the towel and say, "Oh, I can't do it." No. You know what? No, we can't. But God can through us. And He will give us that courage, that grace, that strength, that mercy, that help to allow us to do extraordinary things in His name, to fulfill His work. It's important to note that in that first reading, they talk about the potter. It's what the potter wants. Whatever the object of clay which he was making, he tried again, making of the clay another object of whatever sort he pleased. All he asks us to do is to allow him to transform us. And if we can do that, there's nothing that we can't do in his name. We look forward to the day when we will be freed. That day will come. When and how, we don't know yet. People are working very hard to make it happen. And we need to pray for those who are working so hard behind the scenes. One day we will be liberated and we'll be able to celebrate and rejoice and remove the masks and get back to life. But not yet. There's still work to be done. And there's still work to be done within each and every one of us every day of our lives. May we have the courage to let go of our doubts and our fears, to know that Christ is at work within us, transforming us. May we let him do that, to transform us today. We don't have to do anything extraordinary today. Just keep swimming today, to allow his work to be done in us, to do his will. Amen.